Assalamu alaikum everyone. I am Rahil Forest Valley and I am thrilled to welcome you all today. And I am from Karachi, Pakistan. It is an honor to have the opportunity to introduce our distinguished guest. His journey is truly inspiring and his insights have the power to change lives. Ladies and gentlemen, give me a warm welcome to the remarkable Mr. George. Mr. George, thank you so much for being here with us today. Your story of resilience and reinvention and touched the hearts of many. So, please introduce yourself. Welcome, sir. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you for inviting me. It's an honor to be here today.
It's my pleasure. Thank you so much, sir. Please introduce yourself for my viewers.
My name is George Gonzalez. I'm a Mexican American, first generation American. I'm an author of a published book called Answer the Call. It's about finding your gifts, your talents, and your life's purpose. I am also a real estate agent and I'm also an inventor.
All right. Thank you so much, sir, for your introduction. My first question is: can you tell us more about the tragedy or challenge that led you rethink your life direction?
Well, one of the things that has had the biggest impact in my life was when I actually became disabled 11 years ago. I had a back injury and I was in management and warehouse distribution and logistics. And when I hurt my back, I can no longer do that type of work. So I had to reinvent myself. And at that particular time, that's when I actually became a real estate agent and I started selling real estate here in the United States.
All right, sir. Thank you so much for your answer. Um, my next question is on your screen. How did you manage to find inspiration from your family's uh, legacy during this difficult time?
Now, as far as motivation for my family, like I mentioned earlier, I am a first generation American. So my family actually migrated from Mexico back in World War II. The United States and Mexico had this work related agreement called the Bracero program. So my grandfather came here to the United States. He left this country to work in another country to send money back home. So when I first heard about the story, it really motivated me and inspired me. So every time that I go through some personal struggle or something difficult to my life, I remember that my grandfather left his own country to work in a country and send money back home. So I use that as an inspiration to not allow me to ever give up.
All right, that's great. Thank you so much for your answer. My next question is also on your screen. What specific steps did you take to reinvent yourself after facing the disability that changed your career path?
I really had to do a lot of internal work and look deep within myself. And I knew that I was here to do something much greater than just be disabled, depressed, and suicidal thoughts. Because I did have them. Completely honest with you, I did have suicidal thoughts, and I knew that I was here for something bigger. So I knew that I had to really not allow myself to give up and find a solution. So I started reading books, following people on social media, on YouTube, and just like doing some self inner work. And that actually allowed me to pull myself out of that depression that I was going through and allow me to see something much, much farther out than I was currently seeing at that particular time.
All right, sir. Thank you so much for your answer. My next question is: what role does mindset play in transformating setbacks into opportunities for growth and self-discovery?
Well, mindset, it plays a humongous role. It's probably one of those top, five at the top. If you have a weak mindset, you will give up whenever anything difficult comes up. But if your mindset is strong and if you believe in yourself and you believe that you are here for a higher purpose and you are meant to do something great, it doesn't matter what you're up against. That mindset and that belief in yourself will not allow you to give up. So that's very, very important. Make sure that your mindset is strong and do everything that you can do to make sure that it's as strong as you possibly can get it.
Yes, you are absolutely right. My next question is, could you share a few particular insights from your book? Answer the call. The individuals can apply to their own journey or of reinvention.
Yeah, one of the major things that I talk about in my book is finding somebody of influence, finding a mentor, somebody that has the type of life that you want, the type of career, and that is in the type of journey that you're willing to travel towards. That way you can learn from them and maybe save 5, 10, or even 20 years, because the journey is a long journey. But if you find somebody with similar beliefs as you, it can definitely shorten the journey quite a bit and allow you yourself to not go through similar struggles that somebody else already went through. So basically, you just piggyback on their experience and their knowledge and their wisdom. So that's really crucial.
All right, sir. Thank you so much for your answer. My next question is, can you elaborate on the importance of resilience and hard work, the process of achieving success and reinventing on self, oneself?
Yeah. So I mean, obviously we have to believe on ourselves and believe that we're here for something much, much bigger, but we also have to do the work. So if work entails working, a lot more hours, reading a lot more books, networking a lot more people, research, so that cannot be stopped. The more work you do, the more research and whatnot, the more knowledge you bring in, the more successful you're going to become. And that's just, it's gonna happen because you keep loading yourself up more with more knowledge and more wisdom. So definitely do as much as you can, as fast as you can, so you can succeed as fast as you can.
Yes, right. Thank you so much for your answer. My next question is, how do you encourage individuals to set and pursue higher expectations for themselves in their pursuit of reinvention?
You have to dream big as possible. There is no dream too small. You have to dream big. And once you dream big, you start seeing things, understanding things, and it's more easier to accept something when it happens. So for me, I want to reach 100 million people. That's a big goal for me. But if I do a lot more podcasts, if I get on more stages, and if I give away free books and people to download my free book, because you can actually download it for free in Kindle Unlimited, I can reach a lot more people. So I would rather have a big goal than a small goal and hit the small goal and not go after my big goal. So dream big, dream as big as possible, because no dream is too big.
Yes, right. Thank you so much, sir, for explaining. My next question is, could you share one or two tangible examples of your own experiences that have the potential to inspire others to pursue their true life purpose?
Yes. So basically, the moment that you have this dream and believe that you can achieve it and you start working towards it, you will start seeing small little wins coming. And as you connect those little wins, they become bigger wins. And then you just double up on that. So whenever you're going through something and you're achieving something, celebrate those little successes that you win, because that would actually show God, the universe, that you're worthy of them, because you do celebrate the little things. So then you start getting bigger things because you know that you're going to be appreciated of them. So appreciate the small wins and definitely celebrate every win along the way. And whatever struggle you go through, understand that there's a lesson being taught to you. It's not a punishment, it's a lesson. So look at it. What is this really teaching me at this time? And then hold on to that and use that as you move forward onto the next chapter, next step.
All right, sir. Thank you for your answer. What can individuals expect to gain from both your book and your coaching sessions in terms of guidance and support?
Well, what I want to show others is to believe in yourself firsthand, most of it, and also that you, every single one of us, has a gift, a talent, and a life's purpose. And it's up to us to go deep within ourselves and ask ourselves, what am I passionate about? What am I good at? And what do I really love to do? And once you answer those questions, you start seeing life differently. And then your mind is going to expand, and you might even get a glimpse of what your life purpose is meant to be like. And that's when you go all in on that. So I help people understand their gifts, their talents, and pursue their life's purpose, because each one of us, each and every one of us, uh, is assigned to a group of individuals that we are meant to reach. And then they are also assigned to a group of individuals that they are meant to reach. So let's not be selfish, and let's pursue our gifts, our talents, and our life's purpose. So that's what I teach people.
Or, all right, sir. Thank you so much for your answer. My next question is: how would you describe the transformative expedition that individuals can undertake by joining you on this journey of self-reinvention?
The journey itself is not an easy journey. There's going to be some struggles, there's going to be bumps in the road. But what will happen is that we're going to allow us to understand what we're capable of doing when we believe in ourselves, that we believe that we are here for much, much, much more, something bigger than us. When that happens, your life changes completely. And then you start attracting people that are like minded. You attract the people that are needed of your services and your products, because they see the sincerity that this individual has in front of them. So let's continue to believe in ourselves, and pursue our dreams, our goals. And that way we become successful, and we motivate and inspire other people that are within our surroundings.
All right, sir. Thank you so much for your answer. My next question is: can you share a specific turning point or moment that prompted you to begin your journey or reinvention?
Something I realized several years ago is I felt that there was something trying to stop me, and my pride, my male pride, didn't allow that to happen. So I went even harder, knowingly that I knew that I was here for a bigger purpose. But whenever you feel like you're being sabotaged or stopped, or there's some hurdles in front of you, that should give you more will to go after, because we have to ask ourselves, why am I being stopped? Why is this challenge here? If this is trying to stop me, that means something greater is on the other side. And the moment I understand that, I believe that, I didn't allow anything get in my way at that point. So that's how much I believed in myself, that I can create something much, much bigger. And I talk about that in my book.
All right, great. Thank you so much, sir, for explaining. My next question is: how did your family legacy of embracing calculated risk influence your decision to take a new path after facing a disability?
Well, like I mentioned earlier, the biggest sacrifice of my family was my grandfather coming from Mexico as an immigrant to the United States. That was the biggest sacrifice. So that must have been scary. He was 22 years old. And when I looked at my daughter when she was 22, I'm like, it broke my heart even believing that my daughter would ever do something like that. So the fact that my grandfather did that at 22, I knew that that was a great sacrifice. So if he was willing to do that sacrifice for me, I knew that I couldn't ever allow anything to stop me from achieving my success, because I'm building the legacy for my grandfather, because I love him that much, and I honor him that much, because his sacrifice was beyond anything that I can ever comprehend. So that was a calculated risk, and that's really what allowed me to face my struggles and not allow me to be a victim or have a victim mentality.
All right, great. Thank you for your answer. In your book, Answer the Call, you mentioned practical insight. Could you highlight one or two key insight that individual can start applying immediately?
Yeah, immediately you should ask yourself, what do I believe my gift is? What do I believe my talent is? And what do I believe my purpose is? What am I good at? What do I like to do? If money was not an option, what would I want to do for the rest of my life if money was not an option? If I wouldn't get paid for it? Once you answer that, if you write those things down, you would then see, oh my God, this is what I want to do. So this must be my gift, and this must be my talent, and this must be my life purpose. I think that's one of the key things that I want people to understand as a really quick takeaway.
All right, that's great. Thank you so much for your answer. My next question is, could you also explain why embracing setbacks as opportunities for growth matters? How can individuals cultivate the mindset?
Yeah. So basically, again, so a struggle is not a punishment. A struggle, if we look at it logically, it's teaching us something. It's like when we learn how to walk, we're gonna stumble, we're gonna fall, but then we're gonna get back up. We're not gonna give up on walking. So if you're going after something and you want to achieve something great in life, the obstacles are life lessons, because it's also going to give you more knowledge and more wisdom. You can read a book and it's all memorization, but the moment you go through struggles and really life scenarios, those are the true lessons of knowledge and wisdom. So understand that. And the moment you understand that, it would to allow you to see life differently. And every obstacle that you have, like if somebody cancels an appointment, okay, why was that? Did another appointment come in? Or was I going to be too stressed out? But now I'm not stressed out because the appointment was canceled. So always look for a positive answer to that situation. And you'll see life differently in a different eyes.
Yes, you are right. Thanks so much for your answer. What role has your personal resilience played in your ability to navigate through life challenges and reinvent yourself?
Yeah, so believing in myself was one of the major components in my life. We all have, sometimes we have doubts. When something bad happens in life and we go through struggles, we start doubting ourselves. But that's the enemy putting also things in your mind too. So you got to block those negative thoughts and only listen to the positive thoughts, because that is from your creator, from the God, from the person that you believe in. That's their positive thoughts. So you got to be very, very careful. So all those self doubts that I had, they weren't my thoughts. So I have to look at life on this beautiful canvas that's being created. So anything that is good is from the person that I believe in. So those are the only thoughts that I listen to. Anything that's negative, that's not of my creator. Only the good things, only what's love and compassion is from my creator. So everything that I do is about giving. I give away my free book. I give away free interviews. If I see somebody and I meet somebody at a networking event and somebody's going through something, I'll just plant some seeds of knowledge. I'll give them an example, and I'll tell them not to give up. I'll try to motivate and inspire him. Those are all good deeds. When you do that, other people will start doing that to you also. So let's give more so we can get more.
Yes, right. Thank you so much for your answer. My next question is, could you provide example from your own experience where setbacks or obstacles led to a surprising and positive outcome?
My life has been very difficult. It hasn't been easy. And if you read my book, I mentioned a lot of struggles that I went through. But had I not went through that journey that I went through, I would not have had the book. Had I not had the book, I wouldn't be able to give it away. Had I not been able to give it away, I wouldn't be able to share the message of answer the call, which means follow your gifts, your talents, and your life's purpose. Therefore, every single struggle that I went through, I had to go through it because it gave me infinite knowledge and infinite intelligence so that I can talk about it with people that are willing to listen to me. So that is the most powerful thing that I've gone through is being able to write this book based on the journey and the struggles and the lessons that I went through my entire life.
Yes, right. Thank you so much for your answer. So my next question is on your screen. Many people struggle with setting high expectations for themselves. How can individuals find the balance between setting ambitious goals and avoiding and your pursuit?
If you don't believe in yourself that you can achieve greatness and create something amazing, that you can invent something, if you feel that you cannot change the world, no one's going to believe that you're going to be capable of that. You have to believe it. Even if you sound crazy, you have to believe it in your heart and pursue it with everything you have. And once you start making progress, people will see that and then they will start believing in you and then they will start supporting you. But if you have an idea and you can't see the idea, don't expect anybody to believe in that idea if you don't believe it in yourself. So start working towards it and create progress so people can see that. Once they see that, a lot of people are wanna they're gonna want to be part of the journey because everybody wants to be involved in something. Everyone does. Why not be involved with something that you're creating? So believe in yourself, move forward regardless of how small it is, but believe in yourself. That way other people believe in you.
Right. So my next question is, can you discuss the importance of finding one's true purpose in the journey of reinvention? How did you discover your own sense of purpose?
When I was on stage and after I finished my speech, some people would come up to me up after stage and they would tell me that Mr. Gonzalez, I wasn't gonna come here tonight, but something told me last night that I should be here today, and I did. I came. I resonate with everything you said, but to be completely transparent, I was actually going to take my life last night, and the moment they say that, it makes me understand that my purpose and my mission is a lot bigger than I am. So this is why I want to. I go on interviews with people, and I don't deny myself to anybody because I want to change lives and I want to reach people, especially the ones that I'm supposed to reach, right? So that's what really made me realize my purpose was much bigger than me. I thought I was just supposed to motivate, inspire people. No, I'm really supposed to reach people to bring them out of the darkness that they're living in, similar to the darkness that I pull myself out. So that's how I discovered my life purpose. Now, it might be different for a lot of other people, and it doesn't matter how you find it. What matters is that you find yours, you know. And once you find it, you have to go all in. You have to go all in. And once you do that, you will meet people along the way that think like you think, that they want to be a part of that mission with you. Somebody, I'm meeting people that are also in the speaking world, and their message is different, but we're both going in the same direction. So now we get to talk about ideas back and forth and help us get into bigger platforms. And how can like I got on this platform, I'm reaching these people. Maybe you should look into that. So we're helping each other grow our platforms as well too, simultaneously, even though the message is a little different.
Yes, right. So my last question, what do we have for individuals who are hesitant to start a new path due to fear of failure or uncertainty?
The fear of failure, it can be scary. But for me, my fear was, what if God gave me a gift, a talent, and a lost purpose, and I didn't pursue it? And when I stand in front of him, he tells me, my child, I gave you this gift and telling your life's purpose so you can change the world. You were supposed to reach hundreds of millions of people. But because you were scared, you didn't reach any of them. And we lost a lot of them because of that. That's not a conversation that I want to have. I want to be able to hear the words, my son, you used everything that I gave you and you used it for my purpose. And thank you for that. That is what I want to hear. The scary thing is going to not waking up one day and not using what I was given. That is more scary to me than failure will ever be. So I would encourage anyone that's listening to this podcast is that if you believe that you are here for something greater, pursue it because chances are you are right. You are here for something much bigger than you. So pursue that.
Thank you so much, sir, for your advice. And there you have it an extraordinary journey of resilience, inspiration, and self-discovery shared by George. His experiences remind us that setbacks can indeed become stepping stones to success. With the right mindset and determination, Mr. George, we value your
That's
opinions,
absolutely
sharing your story, and the work you are doing today. As we continue this conversation, I invite you to explore Mr. George's book, Reinvention, and consider reaching out of his coaching sessions. Remember, each of us has the potential for invention and growth, no matter what challenges life throw our way. Thank you, sir, for being a guiding light for all of us. And to our viewers, thank you for joining us today. And stay inspired, keep striving for your dreams. And until next time, thank you so much, sir.
thank you
Bye.
and thank you
Yeah,
so
yeah.
much.
It's my pleasure, sir. All right. Have a wonderful day ahead. Bye.
Thank you too. Bye bye.